Arriving at address 137, on left.
Linda, so we're going to talk about your mother's project, and there's no one better to know about it than you. You were the project manager on the project, correct?
Yes, I was.
Ava Decor.
Correct.
And remodeling, right?
Yes.
Right. So tell us a little bit about this house.
Yes, this home was built in 1974. It is one of two custom homes in the neighborhood, and they are side by side, the next door and this one. It was built with the idea of the Shakespearean era, which in the mid-70s, that was a thing. So there were a lot of interesting things. Over in that corner, there was a wrought iron spiral staircase. And on the other side of these new steps, there was a Juliet balcony. The interior as well as the exterior really relied on rough sawn cedar to get that whole Shakespearean era look.
Now we're looking at a grand stairwell.
We are.
This was not here.
No, it was not. The spiral staircase was here instead. When we saw that, we were very concerned about what it took to get beds upstairs, since there are 3 full bedrooms upstairs.
Not to mention people.
And people, yeah. So we went ahead and we had these custom designed, and you can see they flare at the bottom and flare at the top. And you'll notice the walls, we were trying to keep in the same era of the house. If you are thinking about mid-century, they did a lot of drywall pony walls. So you didn't have all the railings and things that we're a little more accustomed to now.
Now, why did your mom buy this house to begin with?
My mother, at age 75, finally decided to retire from her job, and she needed a project. So she purchased this 2,363 square foot, very neglected home as her next major project.
And primarily just wanted to dress up the neighborhood.
Exactly.
Get rid of the sore thumb.
Yes, that's exactly right. And she had ideas. When she walked in the door, she saw a ton of potential, and we did our best to put them into reality.
Beautiful chandelier.
That was here when we got here.
Really?
And it was on the other side, and we moved it over here.
Okay. And the other side we have a sunken living room.
Yes, that was also part of the original. And you can see around the very bottom, there's still that little bit of rough sawn cedar we left in the house, just as a nod to its original
the wood.
architecture. When we got here, there were no windows on the front of the house whatsoever. So we added the 2 windows, and the door, the new door with the side lights, had no windows originally, and now it does. And it adds so much light to this area.
They've transformed what was a so-so kitchen into a gorgeous kitchen.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Let's go
Yes.
check that out.
All right, so this kitchen, actually the majority of it are original. One of the things we like to do at Ava is try and keep what we can. These boxes, the cabinet boxes, were in excellent condition, and we just couldn't see tearing them out and putting them in a landfill. So we painted them, and we created brand new doors. Every door is a custom made door, then replace the old doors that were here. So brand new countertop.
You added the backsplash too, didn't you?
And yes, and then the brand new backsplash. It's glass and ceramic tile.
The vent over the stove.
And this was here when we got here.
It vents out.
Yes, and it does vent out. And we just painted it. It looks great. Now we did add this area over here, and it's called the Appliance Center. So it is a little bit narrow, but it allows a perfect spot for all of those large appliances that you just don't know what to do with. Has the storage underneath where you can hide them. And as a bonus, if you wanted to, you could use this window as a pass-through out to the enclosed patio.
Mm-hmm. Right. Gotcha. I love the lighting in here.
Oh, yes. Yeah, this is, we call it a snake light. It's really called a flexible track light. But it can be manipulated into any shape you want.
Mm-hmm. Brightens the kitchen up tremendously.
Yes.
Now these wood floors flow throughout the whole house.
They are in this area and then in the entryway. They are actual
Engineered flooring?
Yeah, 3/8 engineered hardwood flooring, and it is a glue down floor. So this had a...
But it's real wood.
It is real wood.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. These are the barn, this is the modern version of the barn door. Usually you see the more country version, the wrought iron style, and this is steel, modern door.
And we're getting ready to walk into the first floor bedroom area.
Yes, and what's really nice about this area is that it allows you access to it, but it also allows you privacy. So depending on how whoever lives here would want to live.
You can close it off there.
So you can walk through into the formal living room, or you can close it off. And then here we have a full bathroom with a full shower.
Mm-hmm. And this is
And
really...
in here we have the main floor master. This house actually has two masters, a master upstairs and a master downstairs.
And these are all new windows.
Yes, they are. And in this particular room, there are all new walls. When we were here originally, when she bought it originally, it was just paneling on the ceiling, on the walls, everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Paneling on the ceiling?
Paneling on the ceiling.
And the ceilings are all smooth ceilings too.
Yes. And so we tore out all that lovely paneling, and that was all there was. There was no drywall behind it.
Okay, we're up on the second floor, and you were going to tell me about the balcony that used to be here.
This was the original master to the home, and there was a set of French doors right here that went out to the Juliet balcony that overlooked the formal living room.
It's a huge room.
It is huge.
And then we have a full bath.
Yes, with a tub.
Okay, so we have two more bedrooms and another full bathroom up here.
Yes. The two bedrooms, the guest bedrooms, are both identical size, but they both have very large closets for a guest bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
And well lit. This center bedroom is lucky because it does have the hall bath right off of it. And brand new shower, brand new toilet, brand new tile floors.
I love the look of this bathroom. It's so warm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the homeowner decided she wanted this bathroom to feel a little bit different than the rest of the house.
So we're going to be going out to our favorite place, the
Yes.
screened-in patio. It's so serene out there.
It is very much so. So you can see it's a really large area closed in.
And there's not a huge yard here.
There is not, but it's actually bigger than you think it is. The next door neighbor has the same depth of yard, and they've got a swimming pool back there.
Oh, wow.
So you could actually get one back there if you wanted to. So if you're thinking about this house, in my opinion, is a forever house. So that's a term that I learned to use a while back when I was in the mortgage business, and we would talk about how long you'd want to stay in a house. This house you could buy as a young couple right out of college, getting your first job. Maybe it's at the hospital down the street. And as you grow as a family, you could add your children, and quite a few children because it's a pretty big house. And then you could still continue to stay here and live here right on through old age because of the main floor master. So the backyard, you could easily fence off a small area for the children when they're younger, but as they get older, you could remove the fence and let them take advantage of the yard. The hill on the side is fantastic for sledding in the winter.
I bet.
In fact, I've seen several kids in the neighborhood come over and do it. What a safe spot, and you can watch your kids right out the window go down the sled hill instead of taking them down to the neighborhood sled hill where they could get hurt by people not being careful.
Right.
So I think, and the garage is huge. It's a 4-car garage, so there's plenty of room for cars coming and going with teenagers and young adults. And you have the big driveway also where you can pack easily 6 cars on that driveway. So as far as a family home, this is a great all-era home. You could buy it today and live here for the next 50 or 60 years.
Very cool. Well, thank you very much, Linda. And you are the owner of Ava Decor and Remodeling. What's your phone number?
Area code 513-633-0910. It's Ava Decor, where we believe everyone deserves to live in a beautiful home. And I hope you found this home as beautiful as